David didn't just pack his bags and leave. He grabbed his PlayStation, scrubbed his Discord cleaner than a crime scene, and vanished faster than his streaming career. The timing alone raised eyebrows. So what exactly happened? Remember the Hollywood Hills mansion where David was living, making TikToks and allegedly hiding an underage girl? Turns out, the landlord had some scorching revelations. According to Madden, the landlord, David's manager, Josh Marshall, suddenly wanted out of their $20,000 a month lease. Not next month, not at a convenient time, but immediately. The lease had only been signed in February 2024, and by April, Celeste was first reported missing. Coincidence? Or something more sinister? Have you ever seen events line up so eerily that it made you question luck versus intent? The landlord also had no idea David was even living there. He thought the manager was the tenant. Imagine discovering your property was part of a potential murder investigation through a Google alert. What would you do if your home became the center of a media storm overnight? By September 17th, the LAPD raided the house, and within days, moving trucks arrived like it was a Black Friday sale. They didn't just break the lease, they demolished it and scattered it like evidence. And now, David's team is spinning the narrative, portraying him as the victim of paparazzi and doxing. But with a missing girl in the mix, does that story even hold up? How do you separate public perception from harsh reality when the facts are so explosive? The paparazzi might be the least of David's problems right now. But let's pause on Josh Marshall, his manager. This is the same man allegedly living in the house where David was keeping Celeste. Could he really have been unaware of a 15-year-old girl hanging around, especially when she wasn't exactly hiding? She was posting Instagram stories, getting tattoos, and reportedly calling herself David's girlfriend. How complicit do you think people around someone need to be before responsibility becomes shared? Remember the tattoo artist from San Bernardino, Jay, who refused to ink Celeste because she looked underage? Instead of producing an ID, David allegedly told Celeste to hide in the bedroom while he streamed. Red flags rarely glow this bright. How do you process behavior that seems simultaneously casual and alarming? What would make someone ignore such obvious warning signs? And here's where it gets even more surreal. While federal investigators were reportedly searching his home, David was still online, playing Fortnite, not consulting lawyers, not laying low, just building virtual forts. Reddit users tracked his gaming activity and found multiple casual matches. If true, it's a level of audacity that's almost disturbing. Tone-deaf, reckless, and surreal all at once. How does someone balance, or fail to balance, the gravity of real-life consequences with digital distractions? What does this say about our fascination with streaming and online worlds when reality is collapsing around us? And now, the question everyone's asking: why hasn't David been arrested yet? The LAPD isn't sitting idle. They're carefully building a case airtight enough that even top lawyers won't find gaps. Having a body in your car doesn't automatically equal murder. Authorities must prove cause of death, establish a timeline, and connect every piece of evidence. Celeste's body was so decomposed that determining how she died proved impossible. How important is patience and precision in law enforcement when high-profile cases are involved? Without concrete cause of death, a skilled lawyer could spin multiple narratives about what really happened. The LAPD has learned from past cases like Casey Anthony's trial, and they're not letting technicalities jeopardize justice. While investigators work, David's digital traces are reportedly being scrubbed with extreme thoroughness. How do you think digital evidence shapes modern investigations? How does online activity affect real-world accountability? Reports suggest that Discord moderators were discussing purging evidence rather than quietly deleting it, treating the platform more like a criminal enterprise than a fan server. Messages allegedly included disturbing jokes and conversations about minors, while moderators claimed ignorance about Celeste's age. Despite obvious warning signs, they allowed it to continue. How do groups of people rationalize or ignore red flags in situations like this? What does willful ignorance say about accountability in online communities? Now, the scramble is in full swing. Moji, one of the Discord moderators, is facing intense scrutiny. Friends are issuing damage control statements like, "He didn't know," "He's moved on," "He's dating someone in her 20s now." The need to specify age says a lot about the situation. Meanwhile, David has hired Blair Burke, one of California's top defense attorneys, the kind you bring in when preparing for the fight of your life. How much does the choice of legal counsel reveal about the seriousness of a case? Meanwhile, David's music is climbing the streaming charts again, not for its beats, but because fans are dissecting it for clues. Romantic homicide, with lyrics about carving notes into arms and tossing bodies in trunks, is being analyzed like a true crime puzzle. Is it artistic expression, or is it a disturbing confession? How do we separate art from potential real-life implications? Interscope Records, his label, has gone completely silent. No statements, no promotions, nothing. Pulling marketing support this fast sends a clear message. When a major label drops an artist, the fallout is serious. What does this kind of corporate silence signal about accountability and risk in the entertainment industry? Investments aren't abandoned lightly, but the writing seems clear for David. Ironically, his streaming numbers are higher than ever, proof that death and controversy sell. While he profits from tragedy, the real victim, 15-year-old Celeste, is gone. Her brother Matthew struggles through interviews, and her family had to crowdfund funeral expenses. How do we reconcile public fascination with tragedy against the suffering of real people? The contrast is stark. David playing video games while a grieving family bears the weight of loss. How does society process moments when entertainment and real-life horror collide? What responsibility do fans, labels, and platforms have when controversy fuels profit? Despite the chaos, the investigation continues. Police are interviewing everyone from managers to Discord moderators to party guests, slowly weaving a web that might catch everyone involved. When the arrest finally comes, and it seems inevitable, it promises to be dramatic. How do high-profile cases like this shape public perception of justice? And what does it say about accountability in the digital age? Stay updated as David's shocking scandal unfolds. Missing teen, Discord drama, and eerie music clues. Follow the investigation, track the twists, and witness the truth emerge. Don't miss a single explosive development in this real-life thriller.